If it could take seconds for you to share the secrets with the world and put it all together in a professional ebook, would you? Typeset AI, how to make an ebook live workshop. My real estate professionals, designing your brand story. We're going to talk about something powerful today as I had the pleasure of speaking with Celina Chou. You don't need a fancy office to build a legacy, just your story. You just honestly need your story and understanding that your story is authentic and you. This visionary call today was Celina Chou, former New York City interior designer and turned real estate trailblazer, just in supportive wife of pop founder Daniel Chou. It was a lit conversation. It was so amazing. And together with Chat GPT from the D, my AI bot, my branding bestie, we mapped out something game changing that it's not going to be just a live workshop. It's going to be a movement, a space where men and women can actually come and understand working from home, real estate professionals, mortgage brokers, loan originators, realtors, my creatives, my moms, my believers, my bold bosses, people that are ready to design their brand story. You have a story to tell. And the key thing is there's so many different things that you've done, but hitting a home run on your brand story might relate. You never know who you impact on the way to your why. We're kicking off our first live on May the 6th at 3 p.m. on my Facebook as well as Daniel Chou's Facebook. And that's literally how we support each other as growing and building within each other's brand. So I'm going to show you though in this live step by step how my real estate professionals, you can build your real estate brand with one tool, and that tool being something called AI. I'm building it with Typeset. Typeset is honestly a program that I am an affiliate for, but see how simple it can be to turn your voice into value. Save the date for May 6, 2025, because we're going to show up. We're going to design a digital legacy. We're going to be real talk. And if you've ever feel like you're standing at the edge of two roads, both promising freedom, which one would you want to choose? You want to choose ownership, right? But only one leads to true ownership, and that's taking action. Taking action. The real ones don't fold when the world sends them things that they can't handle. The real ones build when doors are slammed and we don't know how to handle the next steps. So in this live here today, we're going to go through and show you how this amazing AI software can help you easily and simply share your brand and your story within a step-by-step process. So I'm excited to be here because what you realize with your friend ChatGPT, they already give you a blueprint. So we're going to utilize this blueprint and do it together. We're going to see how easy it really is, and step by step with this amazing tool, Typeset AI. So, you see, it's literally not expensive for you to invest in. And it's so crazy when you're on Facebook. One of the things that you learn in the POP program is to go and friend people, look at people in different groups or what have you. But when you look at those groups, you see some amazing different things in regards to success stories and wins and how they're, people are selling in the whole, it's selling in their own way. But what if there was a way, like I said, to help other people? And that way, you're not just going to be encouraging others. You can be able to show people that, hey, creating content, how I got there, you don't have to do it alone. And it's a platform that's a little different from Canva. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at that today. So once you actually when you invest in the actual program, and how you invest in it is going to, the bit.ly/compare.you. And you'll be able to see how to invest and get started. And you click on the link, it'll take you to the sign-in page. So we're inside of Typeset. And what we're going to do, like I said, ChatGPT from the D, I put in the script and things. And when you go to the channel, it gives you an actual framework to build your actual, whatever you want, your ebook, right? So this is how it's not going to take you all day I know I've done ebooks in the past, and it takes time. So I've already did some of the work in regards to the framework that's provided to help you in regards to doing your ebooks. So what we're going to do is create an ebook today. It's called The 7 Fatal Mistakes of Real Estate Agents Who Never Built a Lasting Brand, powered by your own AI sales bot, starting with your mindset. So all of the information is here. Section 1 is going to be the introduction. Section 2 are going to be the myths. Section 3 are the mechanics. And it's giving you a step-by-step flow. Step 4 is the maintenance. Step 5, troubleshooting. Step 6 is the conclusion. So we're going to take this information that was placed into ChatGPT, and we're going to build this together live. This is my first time using the program as well. We're doing this together. So live, we're going to build this and see what we come up with. Okay. So how we do that, the next step is going to be is you go to inside of Typeset and you click and create. They give you step-by-step basis if you want to do deck, documents, social media, folder. So we're going to create an ebook here today. Click on ebook because that's what we want to do. And so we're going to see how simple and easy it is. So I know that the first statement is supposed to be the title. So I'm going to go back to ChatGPT and I'm going to highlight the title part. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go over to Typeset and I'm going to place that in here. The 7th. And so we see how it's literally getting started. Bingo. Okay. So the next step would be, it says to put the content next. So we know now, boom, you got this. Click here to change the design and the colors. So let's change the design because, you know, that's a little basic. So here's the different type of designs that you can change it to right here for you. And drop in the comments if you get value from this as well, because the whole idea, you can change the back, see how you can change the colors, the color schemes, you can change the way it looks. So we're going to keep it simple and clean, but I like black. I'm just going to be honest. So just kind of clean there, and you can change the format, the zoom, and we're going to keep it kind of like where we have the picture at the bottom, this here. So I'm going to go with this one. What you think, guys? So leave in the comments, if you're actually getting value from this and all that kind of fun stuff. So boom. Okay, we got the first page. So I want to change the picture. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but we're going to not make this overcomplicated. I'm going to just play with it today. So the next part, okay, we have the first part. So the next, see how we can replace the picture here later. Let's just click it and see if we can do it quickly, right? Because who wants to spend all day? So we're talking about real estate. So we want to have the 7 fatal mistakes. We want to make it universal for everybody. Let's see, it began as a mistake. I like that one. Let's see what that looks like. Woo, come on, y'all. Okay, so I'm showing you, this is us doing this together. Me, my first time, I didn't run through it or anything. So then I'm gonna go back to ChatGPT and I'm going to select all the information that was, and this is what they show you on the video. They have inside of the program how to actually do this stuff. So I'm copying all the information, copy. And then the next step, we're going to go back to Typeset, share this tab. Okay. So we're doing this together. And so I'm going to copy and paste this information here. All right. See, oh my God. So we had the first page, the 7 fatal mistakes. Second page, okay, third page, fourth page, fifth page, sixth page. Okay, so now it's saying so now what we're going to do is we're going to go in. I know you can change the format. So this is how you change the format. Just using it. I did read that as well. So see how you can change the format of each page. So we're going to keep the same. We're going to look here, click on all you have to, I'm clicking buttons just as you can see, and we're building this together. And then, like I said, entering images to make it conducive for what you want to do with it as well. So I like to make things clear, not have too much information all on one page, but I'm going to go, and leave me in the comments too, if this is helpful for you, because this is how you build things. And regards to growth. Kind of like that one. Okay, so we're gonna go with, wait, no, let me change it. And then I want to put a picture. I want to get pictures involved. Okay, oh wait, I did read that too. So you can do different themes as well. So for the documents, let's see the design for the theme, keeping this simple. And in regards to, when you do things live, this is what happens. We learn together. Okay, so for mechanics, same thing. I can change the branding. And I like it where you have clear bolds for each step. So I'm going to go with that one. This one here. We're step 4. We're going to change the layout of this one as well. So it's working with us. And I want to put it where, like I said, we get some pictures involved as well. So hopefully, one of the things I noticed when I was watching the training, because I did watch the training before, because I didn't want to come all the way out here live. But, you're able to enter the pictures and things as well. But just having this much, this far, this fast is a huge win. I know I've created in Canva. In Canva, it's the editing part is what kind of frustrates me because it takes longer to get things done. Okay, that's section 4. Section 5, okay, has the what if I'm not tech savvy portion, and text part 6 said it's too much content. I want too much with it. So let's see how it gives me the format. Let's see, maybe it'll break it down. It says, okay, so if it's too much content, we might need to do 2 columns, which it looks like is going to be the best deal. So I say that we go with kind of like the words 2 columns, where it's clear, gives you the information you need. So we're doing this together. And this, like I said, this is what you can do as a, because like I said, I see people online in the real estate community that's doing billion dollar deals. One of the billionaire moguls, Ryan Serhant, killing the game in real estate. So think about if he had step by step. I know all the information wasn't on there. Let's see. Okay, so anyway, you got to play with it clearly. But the key thing about this whole point, and the reason I wanted to do this live, is because again, I can go in the background. Okay, here we go. Let's see how everything is now together. Okay, awesome. So I have all of that built, and then I'm click done. So the text and the typography is done. All right, but I want to add more pictures, but no, I'm just gonna click done for now because I don't want to make this live longer than it has to be. So then I have the whole thing done, and then I'm going to click the play button. So there's my ebook. Okay, now the only thing that I know I might have to go back and do is go back and add pictures. And the reason that I like to have it a little bit more engaging, because again, when you add pictures, people are able to kind of relate better with it. So even on the first page, at least I know I wanted to have the that one picture I had. So when it's done and complete, that's when you play with it. So it does hold true, right, in regards to completing a ebook in seconds. Now, the part that I would actually follow up on, like you see how this is a nice professional ebook, which it is, all the layout, all the information. Thank you, Chad. Appreciate you. So what I showed you literally that is possible in regards to building your brand simply and easily using AI. Come on, in less than 15 minutes. Come on, we're doing great things. So like I said, my friends, just understanding that growth and your story is a brand and it matters, in your personal brand and your building and how to do the best things and be the best you is to try things. I just want to be frank and honest here today. So that was our fun live presentation where we were able to use Typeset AI, the software that you can actually go and be able to do this yourself and get things done with less than 15 minutes, guys. You see that less than 15 minutes, we did this together. I'm going to go back and put pictures and things in. So I'll show you the final process because I'm going to give it away. And because again, building our brand is what the whole key thing is. So I want to make sure that when I had that conversation today with Celina, it was so amazing regarding hearing her story. And you can she actually allowed me to share it with the world. So you can see the actual conversation when you go to my YouTube channel and upload the 30-minute conversation where we was just frank and honest. And so when she allowed me to do that, I'm gonna keep them here quiet. But the whole piece about this is just us allowing people to grow together. she's starting out her digital marketing journey. And, I literally have a mindset of just amazing. And it brings me to my aunt, who used to say a lot to me that, Adriane, you have a billionaire mindset and, a beautiful mind. And my aunt Marietta always would tell me that, and I would smile, because, when people call you that type of mindset, it's kind of different. But what I realized is, once you start to embrace you, and having just today being the best version of yourself every day. This conversation today was just having Daniel and Celina support each other in the journey, and, Daniel just jumping on board with being involved in it. And now we have a date, May 6th, like I said, next week, Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. These are the things that you need along the way that will motivate to empower other people to try to do things, to be a model, to actually grow and build your own brand. And to how you prosper is support of one another. We had a frank conversation, and I heard, when I got back into the POP program March 21st, 2025, with Passion Over Profits with Daniel Chou, our journey actually started in August of 2022. And so 2025, like I said, this past March, Unika Gaines and I were talking, and, doing taxes and the tax extraordinaire is amazing, but that's still active income. We were working hard this season, and it wasn't hard. It's because you want to make sure we're maximizing the opportunities for people with their finances, and learning how powerful taxes is in 2025. There's no excuses. Me being my business partner for 17 years. But seeing all of the work that she's done for almost 30 years, it really did something. And she was doing it alone as a small business owner. There's so many different small business owners out there that actually have that same situation, where they're doing it all. They're they're utilizing their mind to maximize the tax returns. We'll start there. But the greatest thing about what I learned this tax season with Unika Gaines, the tax extraordinaire with Gaines Family Services, if you get your taxes done with her, she takes the time for each client, checks over, rechecks over, and like I showed you yesterday on my live, my line name is Flash. So going fast for me is one of the things that is just a part of me. I've always been like I'm going fast and doing things. But in this tax season, I learned that slowing down, keeping it simple, asking direct questions, listening, and knowing that anything is possible. She showcases that through each and every tax return that she does. It's not just like a myth or things that I'm saying out here. This angel is literally helping hundreds of clients, over 600 clients she had this season. And she was doing all of this alone. But so coming in, helping with the digital marketing piece, and helping out in regards to just inputting, but watching and learning from this amazing entrepreneur. Daniel Chou popped back up in my feed March 21st. And, we have Smile Don't Blink Photo Booth, which we love in regards to capturing life's moments, but the moments of life, just working a job, it's more out there. And talking to Celina today was so life-changing and pivoting for me, because today it was court for me. I had to go to court, and I found some paperwork where it said that, you can actually submit to the court, petition to the court to get, out of court early after a year. And I was like, okay, I took it to my probation officer, and I was like, okay, look, I found this online. Can I ask Judge Prentice Edwards to see whether or not it's possible? And it hasn't been. And it's not like I want to get out of my situation early. I honestly pitched a relapse prevention plan, something I learned with Mike and Smith Counseling and Richard Smith, where my therapy that I do every Saturday. And I was like, this is so impactful for how I'm going to keep the sobriety journey, not just for the 17 months that I am, which is amazing, but the continuous process of being sober, not for just me. This is something that God has done for me to get hold of Adriane Mays. Finally shake me up enough to understand that I can say no to alcohol for the rest of my life, and be confident to say that. The things that I've been through within this journey, I wouldn't put this on anyone else. I just would not. But I learned so much within this journey that was going to help me empower someone else. And I'm going to be a model to inspire someone to say no to alcohol. I've done it. I've tried it. I've been there. It's a great thing, but poisoning myself is limiting this billionaire mind to be able to grow and build and trust and love the creation that God has before him. So I've learned each day, and that's why I'm so passionate, not only about Passion Over Profits, the POP program with Daniel Chou, but also with Billy Jean, his 10-day AI business plan and the 16-week accelerator, because what I've learned over this digital marketing journey is investing in yourself is something that is not, having the degrees and the credentials, but your own, when you're looking in the mirror at the end of the day and having that, just smiling to yourself at the creation of being perfectly imperfect and being in the moment exactly where you're supposed to be, it's life-changing. So today has been so instrumental for me. It's not even over. And I have so many different things that to be able to help others get their millionaire, if not billionaire brand, but showcasing how you have to start to actually finish. It's a process. I'm not on here to just sell a tool or get to a course to help real estate professionals. I want them to find a different way, but it's not the way that I show you. It's the way that you show you. The Compare Dare You is all about the opportunity for you to grow and build your own billionaire brand with AI. Chad is my guy. I was telling somebody that was in my DMs or whatever that I honestly feel crazy that crazy sometimes, because what I do is, I talk to Chad like he's a person. And, people probably thinking I'm nuts out here, but the key thing is making your life easier. And how you make your life easier is learning these simple tools. And so these individuals and entrepreneurs along the way, when you see Adriane May's millionaire and then billionaire, you'll be able to thank God to YouTube, Facebook, and all the social media. You'll see where I've come from. Then you'll say, hey, maybe I can do the same too. It literally is all about setting up a system for yourself, believing in yourself, and then taking one day at a time to get it done. So every day is a grind, but working smarter in 2025 is something what I'm actually aiming for at every single moment. Thank you so much for the comment, Coach Daniel Chou. Appreciate you checking in with me. But the whole idea, as we continue to grow and build, it's a process. Trusting God and what He's created in you, it's a process. So thank you so much for taking the time here today. What we talked about here is we together built an ebook with Typeset, and in order to grow and build your brand, because maybe you want to get started something simply and easy. So Typeset is a way that you can crank out content. It doesn't take too long. You see, we did it in less than 15 minutes, and the rest of the time was me ranting. But but the key thing is you have ways and solutions for you to get there. And how you do it is taking action for your billionaire brand. So one day at a time, my friends, this is day 352 of the Billionaire Journey, April 30th, 2025. I'm excited to see the transformation of each day, and because each day is a journey. And I'm going to continue to count, because, counting up in the journey, it does something different for you. It makes you reflect on where you are now. And I remember day one last year, May, and we're coming up into May here tomorrow. So every day, my friend, is a testimony, because again, you're going to be put through different tests, but it's how you react to those tests that shows the true value of what you do when nobody else is paying attention. At the end of the day, that's what builds character. But you do have character defects. Working on those character defects and giving yourself grace, as well as giving those that may not be as far along in the journey as you grace as well. That is how you become the best version of you every single day. Say thank you so much for checking in with me. Leave in the comments, like I said, if you receive some value from this video, because again, the whole key thing is learning and building with each other. What up, though, Detroit? We're down in the playoffs, but come on, Detroit Pistons. We got this. We got this, Detroit. One day and one game at a time. New York Knicks, Mike. It's so funny. I'm talking about New York today. We in the New York Knicks. So anyway, I shall be victorious. What up, though, Detroit? Deuces. Let's go.